Hello everyone, it is November 3rd, 2018. I am attorney Jennifer Ford. I'm a Florida attorney, and I'm going to tell you how personal injury lawsuits work. Sort of pull back the curtain a little bit, because I know a lot of people consider personal injury attorneys ambulance chasers. And I'm not going to lie, there are a percentage of attorneys that do that, but it is a very, very small percentage. And every attorney I know can't stand, loathes ambulance chasers. So what exactly is an ambulance chaser? So that would be someone who is going out and trying to solicit someone when they're vulnerable, like right after a car accident or injury or medical malpractice. First of all, not only is that unethical, it is illegal. It's a felony in Florida. But worse than being afraid of the Florida prosecutors, attorneys in Florida are way more fearful of the Florida bar. But even if those two agencies wouldn't be honest like that, and they do, they suspend licenses very quickly. It's the Supreme Court suspends it right away and then asks questions later because it's just so unethical and so wrong. So I want to get that out of the way. We're not all doing this. Just like all Mexicans aren't rapists. Okay. Whoops, became political all of a sudden. But there are a small percentage. But most of us are really good people, and we're trying to help injured people. And, of course, attorneys want to make a lot of money. Some care more about that than others. But, you know, we're all trying to earn a living, or, you know, just like everybody else. But what people think is that they sue someone, poor, you know, hardworking person that was just an accident. How could they sue them and ruin their lives? Well, let me set you straight on that. When you are in a car accident and you have to seek, you know, you got medical bills. Besides the medical bills, I know we have PIP, but PIP only covers $10,000. So, you know, even if you break your arm, we're probably going to go farther than $10,000. Let alone serious injuries that require major surgeries and spine surgeries and all kinds of stuff. So you're going to also miss, so the PIP's going to run out. But you're also going to miss work. You're going to have, you know, all kinds of therapy bills and prescription bills and every provider under the sun. I mean, you can have one car accident and then you get 17 providers. Every little person at the hospital is a separate group and they're all... So suing people when they hit you and cause injuries to you, when you need to be made whole, it's just like anything else. But let me set you straight on that. You are actually suing their insurance company. Now, I know technically you have to name the person as the plaintiff. That's Florida law. And the jury is not allowed to know. We can't tell them. They don't know that the person that's sitting there isn't really going to pay the judgment. I mean, it's almost never happens. Because what happens is people agree to settle for their policy limits. So if they have a $100,000 policy limits and they don't have any other money, it doesn't matter that the person has a catastrophic accident and needs $1 million worth of medical bills. That's all they're going to get, right? I don't know any attorneys that go collecting after people. I'm sure it happens, but if people don't have, you know, a bunch of money sitting in the bank and they're just regular hardworking people, we don't actually go after them. It's just the insurance company. But you're not allowed to know that, so now you know. And then also there's another misconception, and that is that when an attorney refers a doctor and the doctor does that, it's called a letter of protection. Everybody thinks that's some kind of scam. It's not a scam. People can't get medical care. A lot of people don't have health insurance, or their health insurance won't do the surgery that you need to have done, or, you know. So really, the doctors that are treating are taking a huge risk because they don't know if they're going to get paid or not, or when. So nobody's doing, I won't say nobody, but very few people are doing anything nefarious or untoward. We're just trying to help people with, you know, not causing a lot of problems for other people. Another big misconception that I want to clear up, and that is people have surgery just to sue. That's absurd. And I know a lot of insurance companies pit the the defense attorneys from the insurance, they pit them against the plaintiff's attorneys, and they got them almost, I feel like they're brainwashed sometimes. They think that these plaintiffs are really having spine surgery and neurosurgery and all this stuff just to sue, what, someone who doesn't have any money? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't happen, guys. Another thing too, and this is really bad, there are expert witnesses. So the insurance company will hire an expert witness, and this person will do a medical exam on you. It's called a compulsory medical exam, but it's not really a medical exam. That's for another day. And then they will also hire different experts, like a radiologist or a surgeon or whatever you had done, whatever the plaintiff had done. Then they hire the same kind of doctor on the other side, and he will look at their records and, and say why the other doctor's wrong or why you didn't need this treatment. And I know you're thinking that's ridiculous. That doesn't happen that often. It actually does, but it doesn't happen with a lot of doctors. Most of them feel it's unethical. If they take in a case from an attorney, they'll tell them exactly what they find, whether it helps the attorney or not. But there are a lot, and they use the same ones, the same surgeons, the same radiologists, the same biomedical engineers or mechanical engineers over and over and over again, because there's only a few that want to do this. And there's one here in Florida, a radiologist, who has testified for so many different defense attorneys. And that's, that's all they do. A lot of them, they're not even really doctors anymore. They're just expert witnesses. So I just wanted to clear all that up. We're not out trying to take money away from hard-earned people. And as far as, like, suing doctors, I can honestly tell you, I personally don't know anyone who sues doctors. I know a medical malpractice doctor who's never sued an actual doctor. So, I mean, medical malpractice attorney who's been doing this for 25 years and has never sued a doctor. So that's another misconception. We don't go around, we don't hate doctors, we don't want to, take your house, which I could go into the homestead rules, why we couldn't do that anyway, but we don't want to do that. We just want to try to make the injured party back to whole. So anyway, I hope that cleared up a little bit for you. I hope you see that we're not all ambulance chasers. Most of us are very good people just trying to help and earn a living. See ya.